ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. See, in this video, let us examine what is the root cause of suffering or misery. So, let us examine it as told by a master. One of the key things that drive our actions in life, one of the few things that make us even miserable at times is desire. Desire is a fundamental human emotion. So, clearly we all want to gain and we consider gain as progress. Gaining something, we are making a progress. Even to do japa or chanting, we want to know as to what is the benefit out of it. If I am working somewhere, I want to know what is the benefit. That drive for so called remuneration or for some form of reciprocal arrangement in any action makes us feel worthwhile. I am working towards something that actually helps me to grow. So, and to grow is nature's dharma. It is nature's inherent nature. It must grow. All seeds want to grow. All creatures grow. Every human being wants to grow. But there is more to it, my dear, and I want to focus on it, said the master. What is a gain? I want to quote a story from Buddhist scriptures. Master continued. See, a king went to Buddha once and has asked Buddha a question like this: all these monks and nuns who are sitting here, really what they have gained by being in this monastic life? What is the real benefit of renunciation or sannyas? Then Buddha said like this: there must be some benefit, and that is why they are here. Yes, yes, I know, the king said. I have addressed this question to many masters and they have given different answers. Some said it helps you to gain liberation. Some said there is no returning back to the world. Some said it is a life free of worries. Some said this is the way to go to cut all your ties to the world and experience freedom, and you carry that freedom to your next life. And yet I remain somewhat unconvinced, as these are promises of benefits, these are promises of rewards I may or I may not get in my future life. But what is really the benefit? These people could as well be in the world enjoying a comfortable life, and yet they are here in this monastery. What is the benefit they derive? I do not understand, said the king. Then Buddha said, you are a king and you have many servants and also slaves in your palace. your servants and slaves gets up early in the morning before you wake up, works hard the whole day, eat little food whatever given, and go to bed in the night after you retire to bed, and again wakes up next day morning before you wake up from sleep. Is it fair enough? Buddha asked the king. Then king said, of course, that is how it is. Then Buddha said, imagine if this person one day sat back a little and thought that if there is any way when he could work and also enjoy the comforts which you have, if not even more, is that temptation or a desire enough to propel that person to make a certain move? Then the king said, of course, but how does that help a monk? Then Buddha said, now imagine if the same servant or slave put an orange robe, shaves his head and cut his ties with the world and joins a monastery and perfects his self, which means he becomes self aware, self alert and self content. These three were the conditions laid down by Buddha. If you are self aware, thinking what I am doing, what I am speaking and what my intention is, and if I am alert as to from where the thought is coming, where from the emotion is arising from my consciousness. If I am alert, I know that there is a temptation knocking on my door. Do I give in or keep the door closed, or do I face it? So, if I am self aware, if I am alert and if I am self content, then I have achieved self liberation. So, imagine a monk renounced everything and comes to the monastery, perfects his self, which is another term for self realization. When you are in perfect control of yourself, you are realized, and there is nothing more to realize after that. See, practically not much left after that. So, that monk does that, said Buddha. And imagine, Buddha further said, after few years, once he has become perfect, he visits you. Remember, he was once a servant to you. So, will you extend him an invitation? Will you welcome him? Then the king said, of course, I do. I will get up from my seat, I will welcome this monk, I will wash his feet, I will offer him fine food, I will offer him stay, I will offer him things to him. Then Buddha said, don't you think that there is some benefit? This person who was your servant, once he was a slave, but now he is in a position and a king like you are welcoming him, and the greatest gains in life come from our ability to lose. Remember, my dear, and the greatest learning you can have in life is it is okay to lose, said the master. If must, you put yourself in a situation of win or lose. If must, you weigh and put yourself in a situation of whether am I right or wrong, then it is okay to be wrong sometimes. It is okay to lose. So, when we we move in a direction that I always want to win, I am bound to make many wrong decisions in my life, said the master. When I move in the direction of it is okay to lose, it is impossible forever for the best team or player to win. I mean, it is impossible even for the best team or player to win. So, some gains you will lose, and the root cause of human misery is to lose. I do not want to lose. So, I do not want to lose my youth, my wealth, health, possessions. I do not want to lose my respect. I do not want to lose my people. I do not want to lose my relationships. I do not want to lose my home, my status and everything, etc. But it is such a juvenile thinking, because this is impossible. It is impossible for us to forever have that we have today. Tomorrow will bring something new, but when it brings something new, it is going to take away some of what we have, some of what we have. See, that desire that somehow if somebody else is losing, clearly it is my gain. That curiosity is what drives people, and that aversion to lose. I should not lose. So, if I do not make any gain, it is okay, but I should not lose. So, this is only the root cause. I mean, not to lose is the root cause of suffering. So, thank you all.